Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome in. How is everybody doing today? Come on in, come on in. How are you guys? I hope you guys had a fabulous weekend. How are you? Come on in. I appreciate you. I love you. You are awesome. You are the light. You are the energy source. So, how are you guys? Kingdom, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? How are you? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Welcome, 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 welcome. We welcome you. We welcome you. We welcome you. Hey, Lisa, Lisa. How you doing today? I missed you. How you been? I hope you had a good weekend. How is everything? We got some catching up to do today. Let's see. How are you guys? How are you? How was your weekend? Sorry, I'm just getting my laptop ready here so I can read you guys' comments. How is everything? How are you guys? It is chilly. It is chilly here in Southwest Florida today. We've got a little bit of a nip. It's nippy. It is nippy. But how are you guys? How is everything? Yes, Lisa says good afternoon, beautiful. Yes, how are you? How are you guys? How are you guys doing? Let's get get my specs on here. Okay, so let's see. Lisa says, yes, I missed you too. My Christmas break has started. Isn't that awesome? That is wonderful. I don't return back to the classroom till January 4th. Woohoo! That is so awesome. That is awesome. I'm sure, I don't have a break, but I'm sure that just must feel like uh, one less thing, and you can actually enjoy Christmas and enjoy everything about it and just, catch up on everything. And so that is awesome. I'm so happy for you. When I grow up, I want to be just like you. Yes. So, guys, come on in, come on in, come on in. I hope you guys are having an awesome cash. Please stop. Um, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I hope you had an awesome weekend. Um, I hope you guys know that God is so wonderful and so amazing. Just remind yourself of that and just always be in a grateful space. Always remember to be in a grateful space, to look at the glass half full, because God is in the midst, and He's going to see us through whatever it is, regardless of what it looks like, whatever the circumstance looks like at this very moment, um, good or bad. It's going to get better. It's always going to get better. It's never going to stay in that stagnant place. So I just want to remind you guys of that if you're going through a difficult time right now. Lisa said, the peace without the narc is everything. Honey, listen. OMG, you are speaking my language. Yes, yes, and a triple yes. Amen. Okay, exactly. That's exactly right. And you know what I realized? I don't know if anybody else felt this way, but for me, um, at first, it was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? But once you get over that, the shock, I guess would be the best way to put it. Um, Once you get over the shock, um, that you've depleted yourself and this person's no longer going to be there. Um, and then you get up, you clean yourself up, you look in the mirror, you hold yourself accountable, um, and then you start realizing, wait a minute, I can I can do things for me. I can take care of me. I can focus on me. I can rearrange the house how I want to rearrange the house. I can decorate it how I want. I can wear my hair how I want. Um, I can wear whatever I want. I can go wherever I want. Um, the list goes on and on. I can play my music as loud as I want. I can play what music I want. And there's nobody, no one to judge, no one to say, stop that, or what are you doing, or whatever it is that they do. It feels, like Lisa said, it just feels so good. If you decide to go on a long walk, um, and just connect with God and connect with nature. If you are gone for an hour, you have no one calling to harass you, screaming, where are you at? Where are you at? What are you doing? And then accusing you of, the things that they do. So, yeah, mm, that peace, that peace is everything in capital letters, like Lisa said, in everything. It is just, mm, I just, I still at this moment am like a kid I feel like a kid in a candy store or a toy store, or a kid in a candy toy store. That's what I feel like. Um, just really free, really emancipated, just feeling really, 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 really good. So, yeah. Lisa says, yes, it seems like my music always was a problem. Everything, Lisa, everything. Everything you did, everything you said, everything you did for them was never enough. Everything you did was wrong. Everything you said was wrong. Or you didn't say, you stayed quiet to to hold peace. And that was wrong. So yeah. But we are talking today. I thought about this early this morning, and I said, you know what? We are going to get into. Um, we talk about the healing journey all the time, but I said I'm going to put certain um, lives in place so that we can redirect, we can um, move forward. Um, and so we'll go through a different, probably once or twice a week, we'll just go through some things that help with healing. And today's title is Forgive the Narcissist. Yeah, yeah. I know it's hard. Um, I know that a lot of spilt milk has transpired, but we say this here all the time. Forgiveness is not about the narcissist. Forgiveness is for us. And that goes across the board for anyone that's ever hurt you in any way. It's important, very, very important, that we forgive those people. Um, and the reason we're doing that is we want to move forward. We want to heal. We want more love. We want more of everything that is good. And if we don't do that, we stay in that stagnant place. We hold hatred in our heart. And that hatred in our heart is not in their heart, it's in our heart. And then it hardens us. Um, if we don't forgive them, we take out what they've done on others. We may lash out on others. It'll show in our appearance, in our face. Think about it. And if you're there, just think about what I'm saying. If you're there, if you have this absolute hatred for the narcissist or anyone that's hurt you, um, do an exercise and really just go in the mirror and look at yourself. And is your face showing the pain? Is your face showing the pain when you look at yourself? And if it is, then we got some work to do. We have some work to do. And the reason why I say that is that will bring sickness. It will bring mental issues, physical issues, emotional issues. You'll be verbally abusive to others because you're still holding on to the things that they have done, whoever that is, narcissist, whoever it is. So forgiveness has nothing to do with the other person. What they did, woe, it's them. They have to pay for what they did. But for us to heal, for us to really heal, we have to forgive them. We have to. We have to just let it go. Do we have to throw it away and never think about it again? No, because we know that that's impossible to do. I saw something today that I completely forgot about. And I was like, oh my God, wow. And I just started going through it, and it reminded me and it put me back into what was going on at that time. And when I looked at it, I didn't have um, any hate in my heart. I actually, I'll tell you. So I saw old text messages today. I don't know how I got them, but I just saw old text messages today when the narcissist had just left. And I saw two things when I read the messages. I felt pity for this person, complete pity. And then I felt pity for myself because I was like really saying a whole lot. I was saying too much. Wasting my time, wasting my breath. But how we grow, how we grow. But I just share that with you to just say that we can't internalize this hate if that's what you have in your heart. It festers, it grows, and it manifests in our life. It manifests in our physical, it manifests in our mental, it manifests in every part of our life. So we have to get into the space where we love ourselves more than we love them or hate them, wherever part of your journey you're on. So yeah, Lisa says, it was hard to forgive at first. It is, it absolutely is. But I have to, in order to move forward, right? Forward with my healing journey. Yeah, Lisa, I've been saying this thing. I've been saying the healing journey continues. our healing journey continues. So yeah, she says, but I have to in order to move forward with my healing journey. Hmm. I'm still a little upset because of the person I thought he was no longer exists. Yeah, because it was all a facade. It was all fake. Everything. The entire, and I'm not saying this to you, I'm saying this for everyone. Everyone. The entire, whether it's a friendship, relationship, marriage, roommate, whatever, the entire thing from beginning to end was all a facade. It was all it was an illusion because it actually happened, but it was an illusion because it was not real on their end. It was real on our end. We were genuine. We were faithful. We were the cleaned up people. We were the fixers. We were the dumping ground. So yes, it was all a facade, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Regardless of how much, whether it was a year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, the time doesn't matter. The entire thing was a complete facade. It was all fake, all fake, all fake. Um, but the good part of that is we learn hopefully a lot of things in that friendship, relationship, marriage, whatever it was. Hopefully we learned a lot about people. Hopefully we learned a lot about ourselves. Um, hmm. And hopefully we take what we've learned, we iron it out, we pull out the good, and like Lisa said, we have tunnel vision. We're only looking in one direction. Only one direction, which is ahead. Complete ahead. So yeah, yeah. Um, but forgiving, forgiving them. We have to forgive them. Forgive them, forgive them, forgive them, forgive them, forgive them. Um, they don't know how to forgive. It's not in them, which is why they are the way they are, because whatever happens to them in their childhood, they're just taking that and they're making everybody that's from that event or events, they've just taken that and they've just snowballed and they've become the person that we don't want to be. Think about that. They have become the person that we don't want to be. So if we don't forgive them, we will become just like them. Did you guys hear that? If we don't forgive them, we then become people just like them who are bitter, angry at the world, lashing out, heart in heart. We don't want to be that way. That's not who we want to be. So this is why forgiving them is so important. Because if we don't, then we mirror them and we continue and we are just like them. Because we're so angry that we can't let it go. We're so angry we can't let it go. We're so bitter that we can't let it go. We're so stuck in the woe is me. We're so stuck and what happened and what they did and all the wrong that happened. We're so stuck in that then that starts internalizing outward to other people and to yourself. So forgiving them helps us to move forward in a positive light, in a happy light, in a healthy light, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, verbally, all of the above. So forgiving them allows us not to emulate who they are and who they've become. I hope that makes sense. Because I know a lot of people cannot forgive, but we have to. We have to. It shows. It shows. I can look at people and I can tell that they are holding on. I can listen to people and tell that they are going to make themselves internally sick inside because they cannot let it go, which is what the narcissist looks like. They just can't let it go. No matter what, they just cannot let it go. They can't forget about it. Not that you should forget about it, because you're never going to forget about it. But put it in your back pocket. Sit on it. Go to the ocean. Get a jar. Put a little bit of sand in the jar. And the hate, the mistreatment, the unjust behavior, the disgusting behavior, whatever you want to put in the jar, put it in the jar. Put it in the jar, whatever that is, whatever that looks like for you, whatever you're holding on to. If you're holding on to things that don't serve you, that don't make you feel good, don't make you happy inside and out, put it in a jar. Put a little bit of sand, put a little bit of sand. When you're done, wherever space you're at with that jar, heavy or medium or light, whatever it is, take it, dump it into the ocean and let it go. Let it go. Or you write everything down, everything that has ever hurt you, anyone that's ever hurt you, father, ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, teacher, write their name down. Write every person's name down. Listen, if you've done things that you feel, I was wrong, I shouldn't have done that, write that event down. You stepped out of character, whatever that is. You have to decide. And we're going to take that paper, we're either going to burn it, we're going to go to a lake, throw it in the lake, however you want to do it. But when you let it go, however it is, if you just want to do it mentally, it's up to you. However you do it, when you are done with that event, you then have to walk out a new man, a new woman, a new creature. That you are not going to allow what has happened to you in the past to dictate how you are going to live your life moving forward. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. We have to forgive them. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They don't know who we are. They don't know who they are. So we have to forgive. We have to forgive. Um, let's see. Lisa says, right. Yep. Hey, Fly, how you doing? Come on in. Yes. Fly says, peace and blessings. Absolutely. Fly says, it's extremely hard to forgive someone who could throw me and my baby away like trash. I know. I know. I know. I know. But we just said forgiveness is not for them, it's for us. It's for us so we don't turn into people like them because we internalize um, everything that they've done to us. We internalize it and we hold bitterness in our heart. Um, we have to forgive. We have to. It's not for them. It has nothing to do with them. Nothing at all. It's about us. It's about us healing. It's about us moving forward. It's about us recognizing that if we don't forgive them, then we turn into them because it'll, what's the word? It'll reflect out because we're holding it in. We're showing our bitterness. We're showing um, our anger towards them, our hatred towards them. And it shows. It shows in our face. It'll make us sick. Your baby and you want to be healthy and happy. So in order for you and the baby to be healthy and happy, you have to forgive the narcissist, the toxic person, so that you can heal and be happy. It's like getting a big cut, right? It's like getting a big cut. When you get a big cut, you take care of it. You don't just ignore it and say, whatever. No, if you have a huge cut, you have to go to the doctor and you have to get stitches. You put ointments on it. You tend to it. Or a burn, a huge burn. You don't just leave it and say, oh, it'll fix itself. It doesn't work that way. And if it fixes itself eventually, it takes longer and it may not fix itself back to how it was. So we can't just get a huge cut and put a Band-Aid. You get a cut and just go to the Band-Aid and just throw the Band-Aid on it. No one does that. Throw the Band-Aid on it and forget about it. No, we tend to it. We clean it. We anoint it. We dress it. We check on it. That's what we are doing internally. When we are healing, when we are forgiving them, that's what we're doing. We're taking care of our heart. We're taking care of our mental by forgiving them. So we have to learn how to forgive them. What they did was wrong. What was done to you and your baby was absolutely wrong. Absolutely 100% wrong. But it was also a blessing. And I know it doesn't look that way, but I'm telling you, it was a blessing. God was I told you this. God was shielding you and your baby from something. So the way it happened was very distasteful. The way he did it was sick and disgusting. We're not going to take that away. Absolutely sick and disgusting and heartless. But guess what? He has to pay for that. He has to pay for what he did to you and the baby. But in order for you and the baby to move into a healthier space, in order for you guys to move into the new dimension, the new chapter, forgiveness is part of the process. Are we all ready right at this moment to do it? No. No. But eventually, it's something that has to be done. We have to dress it. We have to anoint it. We have to take care of it. Meaning us. Because if we don't do those things, then we turn into people like them. Because we're holding all of this bitterness inside. And we're lashing out on people who had nothing to do with what has happened to us. And people are looking at us like, what in the world is wrong with them? Or God will send someone new to help. And we push them away because we're rude, we're bitter, we're angry, we're talking about the disgusting things that they did over and over and over again. And then we push those people away. And they have good intentions. They come into our lives to help us. But because we can't move past what has transpired, we push them away. So forgiveness, guys, forgiveness. Forgiving them, forgive them, forgive them. You don't have to do it at this moment if you're not ready. But you got to get a notebook, and these are the things that you got to write into it. And one of the things you got to write down is forgive, and you got to finish it. Forgive mom. Forgive dad. Forgive sister. Forgive myself. Forgive my ex-boyfriend. Forgive my ex-girlfriend. You got to finish it. Only you know. Only you and God know. But what happened to you was absolutely, absolutely not right and distasteful and disgusting. We're not going to take that away. But eventually, at some point, when the dust clears, when you're back on your feet and you're getting yourself back up, you have to forgive. We have to. Hey, Zola. Hi. Welcome to our live, honey. How are you? Um, Zola says, hi there. If I held on to all the hurt I've experienced in my life, I would be filled with hatred, which is what the narcissist is. If you guys are just coming in, if you want to, replay it, if we don't do that, we turn into these people, angry, angry, bitter people who don't know how to forget and forgive and move forward. So she's right. She's absolutely right. But it's by the grace of God that I am able to let go. We have to. We have to. We absolutely have to. Are we all ready today to do that? No. But we all have to do that. That's how we're going to get up and be happy and be thankful. Thank you, God, that you shielded us and covered us in your love, that you saw that this person didn't have good intentions for us. God saw behind the scenes things that we had no idea about. And I believe this for me. I don't know about anybody else, but I believe in my heart that the way my discard from the narcissist went down, it went down the way it went down so that I couldn't and wouldn't ever go back. God did it because he had to put a stamp on it and say, this is it. This is it. But only you can say that. I can say it for me, but only you can say it for you. But for me, my discard was distasteful, disgusting, like flies, completely disgusting. And I really believe that it was done. God had it happen that way to cover me, to shield me, and to protect me and my children from the ill intentions of this person, and to put a stamp of approval saying, you can never walk that road ever again. There is no looking back. I turned back once and I turned into a pillow salt. So I know I cannot turn around again, because if I turn around again, there will be no returning. That'll be the absolute end. Sorry, guys. So, yeah. It's not an easy thing. We're not saying that it's easy. It's not easy. It's not. It's hard. It is hard. It's a day-by-day process. But we have to forgive. We have to. That's something that we have to do. If not, we turn into these people, who they are. Who they are. And we don't want to be like them. I know, I don't even have to ask. I know no one here and no one that's going to watch the replay will ever say that they thrive and want to be like those people. None of us do. Not one of us. The only person that if a narcissist is watching this, okay. But empathic people, loving people, caring people, patient people, forgiving people, they don't ever want to be like that. We don't want to be like that. We don't want to live the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years of our lives, 60 years of our lives being angry and bitter and spewing hate and trying to destroy everybody that we come in contact with because we feel that we've been unjust or unjust in our past. No, absolutely not. God has blessings for every single one of us. And the only way we're going to get it is if we forgive them and we move forward and we work towards that healing to be happy and all that comes with it. We're not going to stay bitter and angry for the rest of our lives because they did what they did. They did it. We didn't do it. They did it. They did it to us. We didn't do it to them. It was done to us, yes, but they did it to us. And a lot of it was done intentionally, but it was done intentionally, and God had it that so that we would not. We would never, ever be able to go back. How could Fly ever go back on how the discard went down? But God saw and God intervened and God said, I'm covering my child and her baby. I'm protecting them from things they know nothing about. I'm going to cover them, and I'm going to put a hedge of protection around them. Because they have no idea that they're about to be put on the chopping block. We had no idea we were about to be put on the chopping block. And that they were going to completely destroy us in every way. In every way. So God said, okay, you're not going to leave. You're not going to walk away. You see that this person doesn't mean you well. You see that they're not pouring into you. You see that they're draining you. You see that they're making you crazy. And you still won't leave? Okay. 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 Well, if you're not going to do the leaving, I'm going to make it that when it goes down, you won't be able to take them back, and you won't be able to turn back around. So I'm going to create this scenario that is going to blow your mind and make you look at them completely different, that you will never be able to look at them the same ever again. Ever again. Because I'm going to show you who they really are. You've been playing nicey foot. You've been playing around with them because you don't know who you're dealing with. But I know who you're dealing with. And I'm going to cover you. I'm going to make sure that when it's done, that there's a stamp of approval saying never to be returned ever again. And that door is shut. God did it for a reason. That door is shut and sealed. That it's never going to be able to come back around ever again. And if it does, don't look over here, homeboy. Don't come over here, homegirl. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about coming over here. Because I'm not studying you. We're not studying them. And they left such a disgusting taste in our mouth that the thought of them, you think that was on that I had to learn this the hard way. It wasn't done by mistake. It was done on purpose. It was done on purpose so that there would be no going back again or forgiving again. And if you forgive again, not woe is them, woe is you. Woe is me. Woe is us. Because baby, let me tell you something. The way it went down before, and we allow it to even think about coming back and entertain that, oh, You have no idea. You have no idea. The danger that we would be in. Because you think that these people are nice? Mm-mm. They're vindictive. They're vindictive. So when they come back around, if you allow them, if we allow them, mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope. We can't do that. But in order for us to live a happy and healthy life, we have to forgive them. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry guys. Let's see. Yep, so Zola said, hi there. If I held on to all the hurt I've experienced in my life, I would be filled with hatred. But by the grace of God, that I am able to let go. Exactly. Zola says, for without forgiveness, the healing cannot begin. Thank you, Zola. That is exactly correct. The healing journey can't begin if we don't forgive them. And I know, if you want to heal, or you're in your healing, type, I'm healing. Put it in a, claim it. Claim it. Even if you're not there, write it. I have this thing that I say all the time. We have to learn how to speak things into existence. Good things into existence. Hmm. We have to speak it into existence. We have to say it out of our mouth. We have to say it out loud. We have to write it. I'm healing. I am healing. The healing journey continues. Heal me, Father. Put me back together. I was left broken. I was left lost. But I'm asking you to put me back together. Amen. I'm healing. I'm healing. I'm healing. Through the grace of God, I'm healing. I'm healing. You ever saw anybody go into a hospital after having a bad car accident? And you see them in a hospital for a month or two? Guess what they're doing? They're healing. They're healing. They don't heal overnight. They don't have a huge car accident in a body cast and the next day they walk out like nothing happened. If they were in a body cast, they were in an accident today, they got in a body cast today, tomorrow they don't walk out. It doesn't work that way. So we don't just snap our fingers and say, oh, we're healed. It doesn't work that way. It's a process. It's day by day. But we have to forgive them in order for us to heal. It's part of that checklist, whether we like it or not. Whether we like it or not. Let's see. Yep, Lisa said God did it. Yeah, God did it on purpose. The way it went down, it was on purpose, guys. It was. It was. It was to wake us up because we were asleep. So we had to get we they shook us. They shook the hell out of us. And they say, wake up, dummy. Wake your behind up. You've been asleep all this time. You've been you've been believing my lies all this time. You've been forgiving me all this time. God said, wake up. Wake up and stop. Stop it. Stop allowing this person to do what they're doing to you. That's it. But we're healing, and we're healing, and part of the healing is we're forgiving them for all that they've done. Even though we may have a bad taste in our mouth if we see them or hear them, we're working towards that healing. And when we get to the point, because the healing is a process, when we get to the point when we see them or hear them and we don't have that bitterness anymore, we don't have that bad taste in our mouth anymore, oh, now you know. Now you know. Now you, listen, you soaring now. So look at me, soaring. Now you're soaring. And you could look at them and like, oh, okay. And feel absolutely nothing and don't have that hate anymore, not even a little bit. No more bad taste in your mouth, not even a little bit. You look at them and you pity them. You feel sorry for them. You pray for them. You soaring now. Oh, you soaring. Hey, Annie. How you doing? Annie says, good afternoon, all. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Zola says, yes, it could have gotten very dangerous for me. Yep. God knew that, and he delivered and freed me from the bondage I was in. Zola, that is exactly correct. That is exactly correct. That's exactly what happened. Sorry, guys, just checking to see if my daughter texts me. So yes, yeah, complete bondage. Complete bondage. And he freed us. He freed us. And he freed us in such a way. He freed us in such a way that we will not, even if we have in the past, that this time, in this junction, in this part, in this journey of our life, that we are not going to be like Lot's wife. We're not doing that anymore. We're moving forward. We're running that way. And we're not turning around. We're not turning around. We're not looking back. Yeah. Amen. Annie says, oh, yes, ma'am. Close the door. Yeah. He closed the door. God closed that door. We have to close the door. When we have to seal it shut. Seal it shut. Seal it completely shut. There is no looking back at all. Annie is saying hey to Zola. Annie says, let's see. Annie said, they left only devastation, grief, and pain, and never forget what you've learned from them. Yeah, danger, yes. Yep, exactly. We have to take the lessons that we learned. We have to figure out about ourselves. Why did we allow this person to enter our lives? Why did we, what did we learn while we were with them? What did we learn about others? What did we learn about ourselves? What are some things that we need to shift? What are the red flags that we have to pay attention to because we know what they look like now? That we not repeat that same cycle. Um, but this is all part of the healing. So yeah, yeah. Um, Annie says, Amen. Zola says, hey, Annie. Um, Annie says, LOL, it's an intense feeling. Yeah, it is. Hey, Savior, how you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Savior says, it's the cure. It's a cure for them. Yeah, 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 absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Annie says, um, you are right, Zola. Yeah, yeah. Xavier says, sorry, I am just joining in. No, you don't have to be sorry. Don't be sorry. We welcome you. We welcome you. We welcome you. We're so happy to have you. Um, Yes, so welcome in. We appreciate you. If you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. Just let YouTube know that you appreciate this conversation, you appreciate the lives, and that you appreciate this channel. So that would be really appreciative if you did that for me. Thank you so much. Let's see. Annie is saying, hey, Savior. Annie said, nothing can cure them sadly. Yeah. So our forgiving them helps us not to duplicate who they are and become just like them. That bitter, that angry, that distasteful person that no one really wants to be around, no one likes them, always negative, never have anything good to say, always looking for something to complain about, toxic, putting blame on everybody else. We don't want to be like that. So forgiving them helps us not to repeat that cycle and become just like them. I hope that makes sense. Um, let's see. Zola says, I'm healing. Yeah. Zola, I'm healing. The healing journey continues. Yeah. Um, Annie says, healing takes time, one day at a time. Yes, absolutely. Um, Annie says, long process, yes, forgive but not forget. Yeah, we don't have to forget. We don't have to forget. We don't have to remind ourselves all the time, but we don't have to forget because once bitten, twice shy. Um, we want to make sure that we see if people come around us. Of course, we're going to pray for that discernment, but we're going to make sure that we see the signs early on because we know exactly what they look like. So yeah, 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 yeah. Um, Zola says, I need prayer to make it through the 13th anniversary Friday and all the other holidays that I will be alone. Well, you're not alone, Zola. You are not alone. Um, you have us. We're your family. Um, so you have us. And then you have God, right? God is with you. So don't look at it as being alone. It's a temporary thing. And you're working towards that. And we're going to pray for you. We're praying that God strengthens you and He guides you, He leads you. Hmm. So that you know that you are not alone. Ever. You're never alone. Um, you may feel lonely, I say this all the time. You may feel lonely, but you're never alone. And I want you to look at it this way. I know the answer, but I know that if you had a choice, and the choice is to go back and be with that toxic person, or to feel lonely just a little bit, I know you're going to choose the feel lonely just temporary. I know it. So it is just temporary. And if we have to outweigh it, we're always going to choose, especially if we're on a healing journey. We're always going to choose. It's okay to be just feeling a little lonely, just a little bit. That's okay. It's okay. We do things to get ourselves through it. We listen to music. We go for long walks. We go visit friends and family. We call our friends and family. We connect with nature. We connect with God. Go on bike rides. Go bowling. Watch a movie. Things that make us feel good. Whatever that is for you. Whatever that is for you. Things that make us feel good, healthy, and whole. That's what we're going to do. Okay, Zola? And we're sending prayers. Definitely sending prayers. Annie said, judge, don't help. We need to keep walking. Okay. Zola says, I'm sorry, Annie says, is throwing kisses at Zola. Annie said, holidays are difficult. Yeah, they can be. They can be. They can be. But we made it out, guys. We made it out. A lot of people have not made it out. A lot of people, look at what's going on in social media. A lot of people did not make it out of those relationships, those situationships. They were in danger. And some of them knew that they were in danger. And some of them had no clue that they were in danger. And they didn't make it out. So we made it out. We made it out. So we have a lot to be thankful for. God shielded and covered us. God protected us from things we had no idea what was in store for us, what they had planned, what they really had planned for us. So, yeah. Yep. Annie said impossible to come back after one point there. That's where we can run in peace. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Half Moon, how you doing? Half Moon is saying hi. Um, Annie says, forgive ourselves. Forgive ourselves is the hard part in the healing. I noticed. Yeah. Yep. That Annie, that's my next one. I said I was gonna do for you guys coming in on late. I thought about this today, and I said, we spend a lot of time talking about the narcissist, but I'm going to just incorporate in our lives. And today is forgive the narcissist, but that's going to be the next one, is forgive ourselves. So maybe once or twice a week, we're working on that healing journey. The healing journey continues. So we're going to be working on healing. In order to heal, we have to forgive them. And then that's going to be the next one, forgive ourselves. So yes, Annie, you're absolutely correct. That'll be the next one for our healing journey. Let's see. Half Moon said God will forgive her. God will still love her, and that's the difference between God and me. Half Moon, we have to heal. In order to heal, We have to let go of the bitterness. We can't hold what they've done to us because we internalize it. Um, we're angry, we're bitter, and it shows. So we want to forgive them. We got to release them, we got to let them go. But we have to forgive them, and forgiveness is not for them, it's for us. It's for us to move forward that we don't turn into people like them. So, yeah. Annie says, oh, hola, Raven. I love it. Half Moon says, hi, Annie. Annie says, Raven, yep. LOL, not our job. Um, we have to forgive them also. So we do. It's not for them. It's a lot of people look at it as it's for them. It has nothing to do. Us forgiving them has nothing to do with them. It has to do with us. It has to do with us being healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of the above. It's about us. It has absolutely nothing to do with them, nothing at all. So we're going. If we're not there yet, we're going to work towards working on our healing journey, which is forgiving them. Okay. Um, Half Moon said, will I will never be like her. I spread love and understanding wherever I go. Exactly. Exactly. Hey Corn, how you doing? Come on in. Yes, 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 yes. Corn says blessings and good afternoon, everyone. Yes, welcome in, welcome in. Annie says, I'm gonna wrap up soon. My daughter says she just left school. Um, And he says, hi, Corn. Half Moon says, hi, Corn. Corn says, hi, Annie. Hi, Half Moon. Annie says, yes, lonely, but not alone. Well said. Yeah, 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 yeah. Half Moon said, I only miss what she pretended to be. The real person was an evil, childish bully. Yeah, it was all a facade. We were saying earlier, it was all a facade, all fake and all pretend. The entire, in this case, relationship was all fake on her part. Sad, very, very sad, but that's what they do, unfortunately, until we find out and figure out who they are, and then, you know the rest. Zola said, yes, I choose a little loneliness rather than the mental and verbal abuse. I will never go back. Zola, I like to throw kisses here. I'm throwing virtual kisses to you. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Annie said, I always feel lonely even with people around me. Oh, I'm sorry, Annie. I guess it's healing too. Yes, many didn't get out alive. Yes, sad. Yeah, yeah. There's so many stories about um, um, toxic, narcissistic people unaliving their mates. It's just so sad, so sad. Annie said, Raven, you said it pretend to be true. I agree. Annie says, LOL, good topic. Guilt is a big part of it too. Yeah, yeah. Corn says, I I'm long gone, but she's still trying to keep hope up. Oh my goodness, Corn. She's still trying to keep hope alive. But the train has left the station. Choo choo. I love it. I love it. I love it, Corn. Annie is laughing. I love it. Oh my goodness. Everybody's laughing. Corin says LOL. I'm sorry, Annie says LOL. Corin says we gotta have fun with it. Yes, always in peace. Exactly, exactly. My mother has a lot of sayings, but my mother has a saying that says you gotta find humor in everything. You gotta find humor in everything, and just yeah, and be happy. Be happy. Annie says, missing the facade is a good topic too. Ah, guilt come from it also. Yeah, yep. Half Moon says, I've been like that all my life, Annie, alone, but not lonely anymore. Exactly. Corn says, Annie, I agree 100%. Zola says, thanks for the virtual kisses. More virtual kisses. Absolutely. Annie says, Raven, good. You deserve it. Yes, guys. Um, you guys are so amazing. Listen, the healing journey continues. That's what we're doing. That's where we're at. Regardless of what stage we are in that journey. Some of us are here, some of us are here, some of us are here, some of us are here. Regardless of wherever you are, wherever we are in that journey, the most important thing is we're on it. We are on it. We're on that train, right? That Coin just said. We're on that train. Some of us are in the front, some of us are in the middle, some of us are in the caboose. But either way, we are on that train. We are on that train, and we're working towards that healing. And that healing is forgiving them. Forgive them. Forgive them. Do we have to forget it? No. Do we have to just always make it seem like everything is perfect? No. Um, what they did to us was absolutely unacceptable and disgusting. Absolutely. We're never going to take that away. But in order for us to heal and move forward, we have to forgive them. We have to. We have to. We don't have a choice. If we don't do that, then we turn into a pillar of salt and we turn into people just like them. Just like them. And that's not the road that we're going towards. That's not the goal that we're working towards. So we want to be healthy. We want to be happy. We want good people to come into our lives and the negative people to wash themselves away. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Um, Annie says, share help a lot, I notice. Thanks all. Oh, sure. What? Share? Yes, guys, yes. So I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna go get my daughter from the bus. You guys are so amazing. I love you guys as always. Um, Tomorrow is Tuesday. I think we'll be able to do a live tomorrow. So I love you. Remember that you are part of God's kingdom, and He loves you more than anything in this world. And if you want to connect for a one-on-one coaching session, I'm going to put my email in the description area. I would love to connect with you. Remember, if you haven't already liked, remember to like. If you haven't subscribed, remember to subscribe. And if you want to share this with someone who you know is going through maybe a difficult time, and you feel that they're needing a little guidance, um, just go ahead and share it with them. Sometimes, people, you telling someone, and then someone else hearing it from someone else is different. I don't know why, but some people are like that. So remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a blessed evening. And you are part of God's kingdom, and He loves you more than anything in this world. And we will see, as long as everything is okay tomorrow, and I don't run into any hiccups. If I don't come on, it's just that something's going on, um, and I can't get on. But if I'm home and I can get on, I'm gonna always get on. Okay, I love you guys. Corin said, good night, everyone. Blessings and peace. Have a beautiful evening. Till next time. Love, love, love. Yes. Half Moon said, have a good evening, all. Annie says, um, it do. LOL. Corn, take care. Yeah. Bye, guys. I love you and have a blessed and wonderful evening. You guys stay safe. Get ready for Christmas. Christmas is coming. I'm so excited. My birthday's coming too. But yes, so enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon. Talk to you later, guys. Love you, Kingdom. Bye.